What is up, guys, gals, and ghouls? Welcome to today! Let's turn my spot fee down. Okay, we back. We so back, for real, for real. Okay, every single time I travel and I have to take apart my gaming, like my streaming setup, and I gotta put it back, it always takes me a billion trillion years longer than what I expected to. So that happened again, but we're here now. We're here now, and we're so good. We're so back, besties. But sweet. How are we doing today, chat? I got it to work. I did. I got it to work. Yeah. I'm really good at doing a thing where I grab something with the intent of like, all right, I've got a thing. I'm gonna put it in a spot so that I don't lose it. And then what do? I forget where the special spot is. You ever done that? You ever forget about the special spot, guys? Anyway. Howdy. Hi, JMM. Hi, Noon. Hi, Wordy. Good gaming. Hello. Oh, Whitey. I'm gonna put this in a safe spot as throwing it away with extra steps. You're so right, honestly. Ooh, I'm very good at having very good intentions and then losing everything. If I'm not mistaken, I did get the notification that we just hit 1,900 followers, but it's still looking at my follower count is at Hi Koo, hi. Hi, welcome to today. I've got a good day planned. I promised you guys a latex show, and I do intend to give you a latex show. We're gonna do a wardrobe walkthrough today, and I'm actually gonna let you guys. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. That must have put us over. Woohoo! Yippee! Yippee! Thank you guys so much for the 1,900. Yay! Oh, that's so cool. Thank you guys. Latex allergy viewers, do beware. Yes, if you are in the room with me right now and you have a latex allergy, please approach the stream with caution. We will be doing some rubber showcasing. I'm not going to be putting it on today. We're going to pick my outfit for next week. I'm going to let you guys vote. Because it does take a lot of effort to wrangle into it, and I don't want to be off screen struggling for 20 minutes. So I want to make sure that I have that prepped and ready to go. But I will show you guys both the latex that I have in my wardrobe, what I have in my wardrobe. I'll let you guys pick the outfit. We will dress me up all cute and rubber doll next week, and we'll try that for sure. But I will also be showing you the new stuff that I got at Fet Factory this week, because I'm super excited. I got some really cool stuff. I can actually show you the first thing right now. Okay, so this is not a latex garment in the typical sense. This is not a latex garment in the typical sense, but I still think it is so cool. So this is a bag. It is a laser cut. Let me show you guys this detail. So it's got this cool circuit board pattern on it. This is a purse. I have a little black purse like this that I used to love and adore. I think it's somewhere off in the corner. I'm trying to work up the will to have to get rid of it because it got water damaged and it was getting kind of destroyed and falling apart. So I've been needing to replace my bag. And I saw this at Fet Factory, and this is so good. Shout out Fet Factory. I don't know if I can say the full name of them on Twitch, but yeah, they're cool. We like them. But yeah, it's got nice little metal closure. It's all black hardware, which I really like. It's black on black hardware, so I can wear it with pretty much anything, no matter what my other jewelry and accessories are. It's smaller. It's a smaller bag, which I like. I have a nice big backpack that I use for carrying my big travel stuff, so this one's just kind of my little go-to bag. But it's safer. Yes, if you have a shrimp allergy, you are safe, but if you have a latex allergy, you should approach the stream with caution. The purse smells like a tire, which has been for some reason awesome for me. I've been loving that. You guys want some like ghost huffing the bag ASMR? You ready? Ready? Smells like a tire. Love latex. But yeah, it's super cool. It's also like a really thick gauge, if you guys can see. It's a super thick gauge, so I don't have to worry about it tearing on me. But yeah, that was one of the things I got. I also got these really, really cool latex stockings. Slides a large bucket under... Wait, what? Wait, what are we doing this trip? Girls in latex can cause localized swelling. Is that an allergy? Is that an allergy? I've always been curious. I will never test it, right? I will never test somebody with a latex allergy wearing, like, latex clothing. Like, if I'm wearing a latex outfit and somebody's allergic to latex... I do wonder what happens, though. Like, what happens in that case? Because I know, like, people have, like, some level of sensitivity, like blowing up a balloon or utilizing a condom or, doing, like, SFX and makeup stuff. I have to be aware of it with, like, liquid latex that I use a lot in that job. But I know some people do get anaphylactic reactions. Is it like just being in the room? Is it like a touch? Is it, guys, my roommate who has a very intensive peanut allergy, and I think about this, it's a vapors thing. So if she's able to smell vapors, she's close enough in contact to the allergen to have a reaction. And I just don't know. I don't know much about latex allergy. I don't really have any people in my life that have that allergy, thankfully. But I am very allergy informed when it comes to other things. And that's just like a gap in my knowledge, so I've always been curious. That's nuts. That's nuts that my roommate has a nut allergy. That's so nutty. I got to live my best peanut butter life while I was on my trip to Miami this last week, which was awesome, by the way. It was so awesome. We're going to go into a lot of the fun stuff that I got up to in Miami, all the cool, exciting people I met, hot stuff I learned, fun things I did, and then also, like, some of the, like, broader things that happened at the event that you guys may or may not be aware of that I kind of just want to talk about. But I did mention latex first, and I did mention these stockings, so I do want to show you guys them before I get too excited about XBiz. So I'm gonna go and grab... Oh, thank you so much for sippies. I actually have a coffee today, so I'm gonna be sipping my coffee. I'm gonna make sure my little thing is not pointing here. Okay. There's a student at your school with the allergy, and the dust from balloons is the worst because it can get in the lungs, and that can be fatal. That makes so much sense. That's scary, but that makes so much sense. Because with me, my most dangerous type of reactions that I have as somebody with a gluten allergy is, like, loose wheat. Like, loose flour in the air and ingesting it is one of the more major triggers for me having the anaphylactic reaction. Usually if I ingest it, I most of the time just get, like, very bad digestive symptoms and some, like, skin and, like, a little bit of swelling, but I don't really get, like, the throat close up in the same way. So that's very interesting to know. It's scary, very scary, but very interesting to know. Okay, I'm gonna go grab these stockings really quick, and I'm gonna go grab some other pieces from my latex wardrobe so we can I can show and I can talk, and then we can have some fun with that. Okay, BRB. Alright, team, I got a whole lot of rubber stuff. I hope you're ready. Okay. What are you doing in the chat? Hold on. Why are we saying act natural? What'd you do? Anybody seen any good movies lately? Nope. The Mando movie? Firewire Gaming, thank you so much for the subby wubby. Thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna hang up a bunch of things and then we'll talk about them. That's not gonna fall over. I'm gonna manifest that. Okay. Why are you waving? Oh. What does go by? What does go away? Okay, these are the most recent acquisition. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get that one up. That's close enough. Good enough. Don't look at me. Don't make faces at me. Okay. Okay, like that. There we go. Okay. So this is all the latex in my wardrobe. This is all the latex I own. Hi, Kai. So these are my newest acquisition. I'm gonna have to modify these. So they're footed stockings, right? They've got the feet in them. My feet, there is like way too much allotment for foot room. It's like this much foot. And these are like a small. So I think they were designed with like to be cut in mind potentially. Because I don't know anybody whose goddamn foot is this big. Maybe it's also for like longer leg length potentially. I don't know. But latex is super customizable. So I'm going to be cutting it at the foot here. But the reason I'm really, really excited about these is they have zippers in the back of them. You have size 16 feet. Guess the size of my foot, guys in the chat who know. Don't cheat. Don't you cheat. But guess how big my feet are. Go for it. I can never, ever, 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 ever find things that fit, typically. Kids 5? Bro, come on. Why are we specifying with the kids 5? Minuscule? Oh, you guys are being so disrespectful. One of you got it right, and it was Shark Gaming. Shark Gaming got it right. I'm a size 5. Freaking kids 5. I'm a kid size 3. That's even smaller than what you said. Disrespectful. But anyway, so here are these beautiful, beautiful stockings. You remember? Oh, so you cheated. Freaking gremlin. Freaking gremlin. I'm kidding. But thank you. Thank you for participating in my little guessing game. But Kai, thank you so much for the subby wubby. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Words are hard. Oh, we need to do our squats. We do our squats for subbies. I think that's 3. That's our 3rd subby today. But so they got zippers all the way down the leg. These go up to my upper thigh. I have tried them on already. I need a dresser to put them on. I have to have help because if I try to zip in them myself, I catch my skin a bunch of times. But they're really cool and exciting, and I'm very excited about them. But okay, we've got some squats to do. Which way? This way. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for all the people who have subby wubby. Thank you so much for your primes and just being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. All right, let's update our squat counter really quick. Squat counter goes up 2, 3. Okay. What are you looking at in concern? You're making me nervous. Oh, this guy? Yeah, he's like that. He wants to go next. He's like, I want a turn. Okay. He's hanging on a prayer. Was he just like slipping in the background? That's gonna be so funny to look at. Okay, let me hang these up. I use nice velvet hangers for everything, as it helps with keeping them grippy without like clipping onto them and like potentially damaging the latex. So velvet's great. But there's a video that's been going around that's been giving me like major anxiety. I'm actually gonna put these up. So there's a video that's been going around that's been giving me major anxiety. Okay, but when are we going to do a latex fashion show? Kai, that's actually what I was talking about. So latex takes a bit for me to get into. So I'm gonna show you guys my pieces, and we're gonna basically make an outfit together today, and then we're gonna showcase it next week. Is the plan, because it takes a little bit to wrangle into. If you guys want me to take like 20 minutes to like run off and put it on, I can do that, but it is gonna be like a little bit where you just are gonna be looking at nothing. As I get, oh my god, thank you so much for the prime. Yeah, latex is not a quick put on, and I do buy things that are intentionally easier to take on and off just because I am impatient. So most of my stuff does have like buckles and zippers, but it is still a little bit of a process. But okay, we got a squat to do. Thank you so much, Kyle, for the prime subby wubby. Ooh. 4. Counter's up to 4 now. Thank you, 4. Okay. 4. Boop. Got it. Just spin around and put it on like Wonder Woman. Do you know how much simpler my life would be if to just like get dressed for the day and get like ready, I just did like a little Wonder Woman spin, like a little magical girl transformation sort of situation, dude? My life would be so much easier. Man, that would be incredible. Incredible! Okay, but I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay. Okay, so this is called a peplum. It's a skirt. This one's hot pink and black, because I love it. I love hot pink and black. But neck entry catsuits look amazing, but it takes 30 minutes. Yeah, I want to get a full catsuit so bad, but I'm so scared of them because they take like a million years to put on and there's so much effort. But like, this is my little peplum. It's very cutesy. It's not gonna fit very well around like my whole like pants situation here, but it like sits like up here. This one's super easy to put on. Nice little like very shiny, very mindful, very demure. Real zipper catsuits are not that bad. Yes, eventually I do want to get myself like one that's got like a nice zipper in it. Ideally when I buy a catsuit, I'm gonna get a custom one made because Lord knows I'm never gonna find a catsuit that like just fits me off the rack. But I want to get a custom one that has like a front zipper, either a front zipper or a back zipper. I haven't fully decided, but then also like zippers in the ankles. And then the rest of it I can just squish into. The rest of it I'll be fine. Just like the ankles and because those are always my zipper in the back is better. I go back and forth because I love that like Catwoman / like Black Cat style with like the zipper in the front where it shows a little bit of the boobie window. I'm a little bit biased, but you know, maybe if I'm gonna get a latex suit that does zip in the front, I will just get a custom Catwoman suit because they do make those. And do like a Catwoman cosplay because that would be hot. One of them near pores has a lace front. Oh, that sounds so cool. I've seen the laced up ones. There's a girdle that I'm looking at getting that's got like a lace up the back. It's so hot. Boobie window? Yeah, you like the boobie window, bro? Very, very chaotic bisexual. Speaking of chaotic bisexual, we're gonna have a fun time talking about the crazy stuff I got up to while we were in Miami. But, alright, more latex. Y'all came for rubber, and damn it, I'm gonna give you rubber. Okay, this piece is so dope. This is one of my, like, more show pieces. This is fishnet That is latex. It is a newer technology, newer development that is 3D printed latex. It has like a really pretty like strappy bodysuit that I pair with it. It's incredible. Trinity from the Matrix, this was got you into latex. Hell yeah, yeah. This one's really really pretty. I love this one. I would have to if I wore this one on stream. I don't actually know if they would let me. I'm not gonna lie. I think I would maybe have to do this one on the other streaming site if I was gonna wear this one. Because even with the straps, like it does cover the bits, but I think with Twitch's like what you can show rules, I think it's see-through enough that they would still get mad at me. So this one is probably one that I would not be able to do on this stream. But it is super cute. It's got like a really nice little like back window. This one also has a booby window. I think I typically wear it. I think it's supposed to go with this in front and then this in the back. I always wear this in the front because I just feel like it looks better with my body shape. But it's, latex is very customizable, so, wear it to your preference. But okay, that's her. I love her. If you've ever seen any of my latex photo shoots or videos that I've done, like femdom videos where I am in latex prior, you'll probably recognize this one. This one is my favorite bodysuit. Like the fishnet one is really really cool, but this one I just feel like a badass in. I really want to do a Bowsette cosplay in this one. Just like very spiky. This one I cannot remember the name of it. I have to look it up. But it's a very cool German latex maker out in Berlin. They super rock. This is super sturdy. It's got a zipper in the back too. It's super easy for me to take on and off. The spikes are badass and hold really well. And like everything on this one is reinforced very nicely. If you're interested, if you are somebody who is a latex aficionado and are interested in the brands, feel free to ask me about it in the lewd chat and I can go hunt that down in my Discord. If you wear that in the sun, you can have spots. Oh, the fishnet one? Oh, I have. It leaves very, very funny tan lines. I have to be careful for how long I wear it in the sun. But yeah, this one's probably like my favorite and how it like hugs my body. I just keep looking at it. But yeah, full bodysuit. It snaps at the bottom. Very sexy, very mindful, very demure. All right. This one. Boop, boop. Okay. So this one I got. This is a latex top. I probably could. If we do want to see me in some latex today, I probably could wrangle this one on pretty quickly. So it's got a nice zipper in the back as well. This one was actually a gift from a fan. I don't think I see him in the chat right now, but he is a regular and was so nice to me. If you're somebody who's into rubber and, you want to see Ghost in something cute and special and rubbery, you can check out my Throne wish list. Or I'm actually going to be moving my wish list. That's something I wanted to talk about. I'm going to be moving my wish list here soon over to UPay. Shout out UPay. They're super cool. I'm not sponsored or anything. When I was at XBiz, I was having some conversations with them compared to Throne and some of the ways that they protect creators like me. And I really, really like their offerings. So the Throne wish list will stay up. So if you prefer Throne will still be available. But I am very interested in trying this new one, so I'm going to be doing the switch over. I'm like slowly but surely getting all that set up, but it takes a million years to make a new account these days, so bear with me. But this one's super cool. It's got this really nice little buckle in the front. I think I can fit this one. I think I can squish this one on. I think we might do that really quick. Hold on. BRB, because I want to put a latex on today. it's so cute. This. Okay. So this shirt is crazy cute. Unfortunately though, I remember like Twitch has rules about like this little like window here, so I think I'm gonna have to like go take it off again. But I did want to show you it, yeah. And like this is like raw. It's not shined up or anything. But yeah, like it's pretty damn cute. It's pretty damn cute. But yeah, love me some latex. God, I just keep looking at myself and oh, it's so pretty. Makes me look like I got stuff down there. Okay, yeah, so before the Twitch please come and delete me, I am gonna go put my other top back on. So if you got to see the latex top, hell yeah, and if not, I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna go switch it really quick. Euclid! Hello, I got latex on right meow. But yeah, I think Twitch will get mad about this, so I'm gonna go change it really quick. Give me just a sec. Very cute, put a shirt on hippie, whoa. You're pretty sure you'll see pictures that, yeah, hell yeah. In fact, hold on, I'm gonna just get it really quick. Cute. Okay. All right, run. Yep, it's latex. It's very sticky to me. Like, oh no, I won't do a stream that's difficult today. And then I wear a top that's difficult to wrangle in, and then wrangle into latex from the top, because I'm very good at planning my day. Alright, and we're back. Tier list of my latex based on flavor sealing. You're nuts. Oh my god, thank you, Doc Op. Thank you so much for the 11 months, too. Hello, Doc. We're talking about my latex wear. I'm showing off my latex wardrobe. I just tried on this, like, super gorgeous, latex t-shirt that I've got. Unfortunately, it's got, like, a booby window, like, right here, which I'm pretty sure Twitch will, like, murder me about, so I'm not gonna like leave it on. I'll do some like refresh on the rules and stuff, because I don't know Twitch let a dude, no, not even a dude, Twitch let a girl like walk around with her like dog man last month, so frankly I should be allowed to have a little bit of booby showing on a shirt that is otherwise completely covering me. I'm just saying. Let me free da booby, damn it. Okay. So good day at planning. I'm so good at planning. Very exciting news, guys, gals, and ghouls. I hired an editor, so I'm very excited, because something that I've been running into and an issue I've been talking about, is how much content I constantly shoot. I am shooting all the time and I'm making new stuff, but I wind up getting like 90% of the way finished with it and then like panic in the editing process, so it just sits on the floor. So there's like at least 4 like full length like tapes, like spicy tapes that like you guys just haven't seen yet. I think there's like 2 full videos, and there's just like a ton of photos and like shorts and clips and stuff that are super cute that I've just never finished because I sit on them and I hoard them like a little goblin that I am, and they just never get to see the light of day. So, hiring an editor now who is currently actively in the process of going through all... I smacked the microphone about it. I'm sorry, baby. I've got an editor now who is currently actively, as we speak, going through my content and starting to pull stuff. So that should be cool. Also, all those vlogs with a V I shot last year, they're gonna finally edit them. Those are real. I did not make them up. They are just have been in editing hell. So I'm making somebody else do that so that I will just have stuff to show you guys. So that's going to be really exciting. And I'm really, really, really happy for that. And then that allows me to focus more on like the one-to-one, like DMs and stuff that I love to focus on, and doing more live streams, being able to have somebody helping with the editing. So I'm really excited, for him to get started, and it should be great. But just know, if my editing style looks a little different for a while, or there's like some drastic changes, we're just trying to figure out like where we're landing. Were you even confirmed, bro? Bro, was I even? I was confirmed. I was confirmed, so real. Dude, let's fucking talk about this crazy, it doesn't matter if I'm confirmed or not. I sure am going to hell with what we shot in Miami this weekend. Let me tell you guys what. Doc Op Sop. Sopped? Subbed. So we owe a squat. Whoop whoop. 5. What the hell did you just jump into? We're doing a latex showcase / try on when we can, because some of the things I cannot try on the Twitch stream, or Daddy Bezos will personally show up and execute me on live in the video game. Just for clarification. Oh my god. Hold on, I got something in my eyeball and it completely derailed me. Alright. Blasphemy. Oh, I'm updating the squat counter. Squat counter goes up to, not 45. Squat counter goes up to 5. Ah, thank you for the prime subby wubby. 6. Squat counter goes up to 6. 6. All right. More rubber. Yes, more rubber. You guys want to see rubber? Okay. This one was another lovely, lovely fan gift I got last year while I was over at Exotica. It is this super pretty A-line smoke skirt. It's like pseudo see-through. You can like kind of see through it. I typically layer this with the peplum that I showed earlier, the pink one. I haven't really tried wearing it on its own yet. I should do that. But it's super cute. It's very comfy. The A-line is like perfectly sitting like above my ankle, so I don't accidentally step on the skirt, which is really, really nice, and a concern that I had for like longer latex pieces because I am small. If you did not know, I'm little. There, I admit it, and I will never do it again, so you better clip this if you really, really need that in your life. I should do it as a dress. I wonder if I could do it as a dress. I feel like there's no, it's gonna show my butt or like my front. I don't know if there's a way I can wear it as a dress. I'll try it though sometime. I'll see if I can make it work, because that could be cute. But yeah, I love this one. This is probably, this is a guaranteed piece if we do a stream with the latex next week. This is a guaranteed piece. We have to wear the skirt. Or else, say it with me, guys, Bezos will execute me in the video game. Alright, let's go. Ghostie's gonna need to start stealing her own kneecaps. Ghostie steals their own kneecaps all the time. Like, why do you think I'm down here, bro? Literally already on it. If I ever met you, I would make you, oh, 6'7", like 6'7", bro, 6'7", ooh, I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. But also, that's really tall. That's real big. All right, we got 2 more PCs. I got 2 more PCs to show you. Okay, so this one is another contender of one that we can wear on the Twitch stream if we like it. I haven't gotten much wear out of this one yet. It's so beautiful. At long last, Ghostie comes out. Thank you. Thank you, Euclid, for making me feel seen. You're the 3rd shortest in your family? Dude, what? What kind of gigantic, tall, big-ass family are you all creating over there? What the heck? Where are... give me your genes. I'm stealing them. I'm just, like, gonna take your DNA strands and, like, unspiral it and then spiral it into mine, because that's how that works. Yes. I am a scientist. That's how DNA works. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Your sister was 6'6"? Ah, oh, dude, that's so crazy. You're not small, PogChamp. The world is just really big. Yeah, Euclid, I'm not small. The world is just really big and really scary all of the time. Ah. Is that why all the smalls I know are chasing mountain climbing relationships? I'll go into that. I'll talk a little. I want to finish this latex bit first, and then we'll talk about why smalls like to go for talls, because there is a reason. There is a reason. But so this is another contender for something that I can wear on the stream. This is another laser cut piece. This is actually made by the same maker who made the bag that I showed you guys. It's got a really pretty, like, skull and roses pattern, and if you can see it, yeah, the texture is so pretty. The greatest part about this is because it has, like, the texture in it, you don't have to shine it as consistently when you're wearing it, so it's, like, really good for, like, just, like, a long-term, like, chill wear. It's very easy to wear, and it's very cute. I do love this one. I want to get, like, a waist belt for it at some point, like a latex waist belt, but I haven't done that yet. But that's okay. I don't need it, but, you know, it'd be cute. Alright, so there's her, and then last piece that I've got. I have some gloves. I got some really nice, like, full molded hand gloves. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to, like, cut the fingers and make them fingerless gloves, because somehow I nicked them. Literally, I'm gonna actually show it to you guys, because this is bullshit, chat. It's bullshit. Okay, here they are. Okay, here they are. Velvet waistband for contrast. Oh, that would be so pretty. You've clipped you saying you're... In the confession... Man, we just got a bunch of practical jokers in the chat, don't we? Ha ha ha, y'all so funny. I'm kidding though, you guys, that was pretty funny. Thank you. Thank you for clipping that. Okay, so I've got these, like, beautiful long ball gloves. And I love them. I really need to see if I can figure out who this maker is, because they are gorge. But, oh no, if you look here in one of the fingers, I don't know if it'll show it, there's, like, just the tiniest little nick in one of the tips of the fingers. I have no idea how that happened. No idea, no clue. Like, I pulled them out of my closet one day and I'm like, oh, the finger is just, like, a little bit nicked. Super annoying. So now I've got to replace these. So I probably will just, like, cut them so that they're fingerless. And just wear them like that, so that way I can just have more options. Ghostie likes talls for only one reason, well, 2 reasons: uppies and getting stuff off the top shelf. Well, that's common in latex gloves. Yeah, like, it's just the tiniest little nick. Like, looking at it, you can tell it's just, like, a rip. And I don't know, if there's a way that I could patch this, it's so small. Like, I might see about, like, taking a bit of like latex scrap and just like gluing around the finger if I can save this. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these. But what are you gonna do? Latex is delicate. You gotta be careful with it. But I think that's my whole wardrobe. There we go. Ghostie Latex 101. So I'm thinking we're gonna wear the skirts. We're gonna wear the skirts, but I want you guys to vote whether you want to see the spiked halter top or if you want to see the skulls top that I showed you guys. I'm gonna put a little poll in the chat. I'm gonna see if I can put a poll. Can I do /poll? Yes, I can. All right, you got 10 minutes to vote on that. Poll is up. I'm gonna go put my latex away really quick while you guys are voting, and I will be right back. Okay, I did have one more thing that I forgot to show. Can you put the... can I put the tops next to each other for comparison real quick? Yes, I can. I can go get them really quick. Oh, thank you for Big Stretch. Too Big Stretch? Oh, you guys are spoiling me. And a Sippy? Okay, Sippy. Sippy Sips. Bigger Stretch? Alright, I'm gonna stand up for this one. Alright, biggest stretch. Ready? Y'all ready? You better be watching. Don't you want to miss this? You don't want to miss this. I'm very good at talking with my words. You ready? Big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Touching my toes. Big stretch. And a show the cat redeem. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you the cat. I'm gonna hang up this peplum and I'm gonna show you guys the tops first, because the cats cannot be in the room with the latex. That is the law. The cats are naughty, and will fuck up the rubber because they like the way it feels, I guess. Everything ached watching that. You felt it in your big achy boy bones. Felt it in your achy boy bones. You doing my little stretchies. Some of your partners have straight up climbed you. I am one of those. Numerous times. Hi, Southwest. Hi. Cool, I'm back from my trip. Yes, I am back. I am back. I'm settled. I'm home. We got the stream working. I had to get all the tech set up. But we're here. Hold on. Let me go show you guys this. You guys ever watch The Incredibles? You know that reference? That reference, it goes, it's like syndrome. And he freezes them. He's like, oh, you sly dog, you got me monologuing. That's what you guys do to me, chat. All right, here they are side by side. Put this one up so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. All right, side by side. Here we go. No capes. No capes. Okay, this one's got spikes. Hi, Chandler. Hi, welcome. Okay, so this one, here's the front. So it's like a little vesty situation. All right. So there we go. This one is spikes, and this one is skulls. So if you have an opinion on what we wear next week for the latex stream, please vote. And if you do not like the choice that is made and you did not vote, well, that's democracy, baby. You shoulda made your voice heard. No idea what's going on. We're doing a poll. There's a poll in the chat right now for what latex top we're going to be wearing next week. Because I just got home from XBiz Miami. It was super awesome. But once again, as I do every year, I went to the latex store. And I was able to... I got some rubber. I got some good rubber. And I've always wanted to do a latex stream on here. And I've been seeing like that is something that I can do. So having you guys vote on what we wear next week... But it's skulls with a front zipper. Do we not? Pokey nice. We like the pokey. We like the pokey, but we like the skulls. Yes. Everybody vote. That is democracy. The night. Oh, yeah. You bought your ex about 20 latex outfits? Ugh. Jealous. Lucky. I think I'm between my different like pieces, I think I've got maybe like 4 different outfits I can mix and match. But oh, speaking of, I can't wear this one. Unfortunately, this is a piece that I own, but I'm gonna have to get it modified because it's very cutesy. It's like an off-the-shoulder, like, tube top kind of style with, like, a little halter neck. Except the halter neck is way, not small enough for my chest. So, like, it literally, like, perfectly sits to where, you know, like, all the parts I needed to cover are not covered. But I'm planning on adding just, like, a little snap back here. So that way, like, adding the snap should, like, create enough, like, bulk and distance that it, like, sits nicely, so it will sit around my neck properly while also giving us enough like room to work with. So that's my plan for fixing it. But this one is super cute. This one was Kuro Cult. Made them. I also got a matching set of gloves with these ones, but I need to replace this. I need to replace and shine the spikies because they're like the twist on spikies, so I have to like periodically make sure that they stay on. Cake to vote spikes. No! Vote in the poll, damn it! Vote in the poll! Go vote! Ah! You're making me crash out on the live stream right now. Alright. From panties to full-length dresses. Ah, dude. You give me so much... jealousy, envy even, sin. Speaking of sin, I'm gonna go put this away and then we're gonna go talk about blasphemy. Hee Okay. Alright, I'm back. I'm so back, Bessie. Lock in. Lock in, guys. Okay, so we're back from XBiz, and we shot some more sexy hot content. As no nobody was shocked about it. We were talking about it on the live stream before XBiz, what I was kind of planning. I can confirm 2 of the 3 collabs that I mentioned wanting to happen that I was planning on did in fact happen. Very exciting. If you don't know, at creator events, it's not uncommon to plan a bunch of them and for a bunch of them to fall through. But 2 of the 3 did happen. They were awesome. And the 3rd one that was not able to happen this time, we did just go ahead and reschedule it. So it is happening in the future. So it's not like a we won't see that content. It's just a down the road kind of thing. But oh my god, it was so much fun. It was so crazy, guys. 2 out of 3 isn't bad. 2 out of 3? That's like a 66. That's still a passing grade, right? Yeah. I passed my XBiz vacation. Yep. Flying colors. But it did rock. It was a lot. I won't lie, the host hotel this year was weird. I'm really hoping, and a lot of fellow creators I was hearing the same feedback on, we're hoping that it will get in one of the other hotels that they had prior. Because this place was really small. It was really small, and it was very weird, and the pool deck area was very bottlenecked. Spike's top. Okay, Spikes have won. Democracy has won again, and you all have chosen the Spikes top. I will be wearing the Spikes top next week. Woohoo! I love the Spikes top, so that's perfect for me. Meatloaf has a song about that? About what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But yeah, the event itself was okay. I had a lot more of a, how do I put this? The best parts of my experience at XBiz were not at the event itself, but were reconnecting with my collaborators and my friends and hanging out outside of the event itself. Does that make sense? Like, they do a job. They do a job. I don't want to, like, dog on XBiz, but it does feel like every year they cut more and more corners. They cut more and more corners with, like, what they actually do for the event. And, you know, maybe I'm biased, and maybe I'm grumpy, but that's just my personal opinion going, like, 4 years now. I do want to address, there was a very unfortunate, very scary moment that did happen at one of the, to my knowledge, it was not an official XBiz party, but it was in kind of conjunction with XBiz. I don't remember his name, but the guy who owns the Pillow Talk podcast, he hosted a party at XBiz, outside of XBiz. XBiz was involved. XBiz was inviting creators to this event, and there was somebody, apparently like a little whiny red pill streamer, that like streams on Kick, like he's apparently banned on Twitch. I believe his name is like Clavicular or something. I've been told he's the looks maxing guy, whatever that means. I don't know who this guy is, by the way. Like, clearly I don't know who this guy is. But dude was at this party, and that was not the appropriate space for him to be in. One, like, just like point blank, I do not think he should have been invited to that party or allowed in that space. I think it is crazy that he was, and he did pull a gun on people. And that is horrific, especially just with, you know, spicy workers being a very vulnerable group of people, and XBiz is supposed to be in a closed creator event that we are supposed to be able to feel safer at. The fact that something like that happened is very scary. Thankfully, from what I've heard so far, the news is still like kind of like the dust is settling on the news, so I'm still trying to find all of the information. To my knowledge at this point, nobody was injured. I believe he was disarmed before anyone could be hurt, but I do think this warrants a conversation of the type of people that we allow into our spaces and our events. And even then, like, let's talk about Pillow Talk. Generally, I see more of an argument for him to be in a space like XBiz way more than Clavicular, but I still don't feel like he should have been allowed to market this party at our event. His whole thing, he is not, if you don't know what Pillow Talk is, he is a podcaster who brings on adult entertainers and spicy workers, and basically kind of asks them like gotcha questions to kind of make them look stupid. And long the story short, like, it's a way like a lot of creators will like market themselves in a way that I find kind of disrespectful. And again, like, if that is somebody's choice to do and they know what they're doing going into it, that's totally fine. Like, if that's how they, a choice that they're making, sure. But I don't know why we give people like that space in our community, besides the fact I assume that they are making tons of money profiting off of us and making fun of us, so they have the money to pay the right people to be allowed at these events. That's all I can assume, and I don't know for sure. Like, that's just me speculating. But you know, it was very fucked up that happened. I am really, really thankful that nobody was hurt. I was not there at that event, so I cannot confirm for sure, like, what did and didn't happen. I can say, though, there was something, like, really uncomfortable that I'm thinking about after everything, where when I was just chilling in the pool deck during one of the party days, me and my friend were just hanging out, you know, being cutesy, just chatting. It had been forever since I seen her. I love this gal. She is amazing. I'm not going to say her name in the story just for privacy, but I love her. And this random guy comes up. He's not wearing a wristband to get in the event. Like, we had like these like special wristbands that they were checking. He did not have a wristband on. He just starts talking to us, and he claimed that he was a promoter for this like Clavicular guy. Talking about it was like a promoter in Miami trying to like get us to like go to parties and stuff. And I was also like asking us questions about our job and what we do that were just very disrespectful. Like, oh, so you take your tits out for money? Like, you just take your tits out and they give you money? Like, just like very bottom of the barrel knowledge when you are interacting with and approaching a adult worker in what is supposed to be a safe space for us adult workers to be existing in. Very strange, very weird. And my friend was taking the piss out of him. It was so fucking funny. Like, I thought for a second, I couldn't tell if she was like fucking with him or not, with how like point blank she is. Like, she's amazing. I'm gonna have to ask her if like when I tell the story later if I can use her name, because I love her so much. She's another streamer and a content creator, but I just haven't checked with her yet, so I'm keeping her DL. But yeah, she's just taking the piss out of this man, and it's so funny. And like, when he himself was very harmless, and like obviously we were just kind of like, dude, what are you doing here? Like, how did you get in without a wristband? And I wound up talking to security not long after that, because there was some more incidents that happened at the event, of thankfully no actual violence, but people like calling bomb threats and trying to SWAT us. So during all the confusion of that, I was talking to security. I was like mentioning this guy walking around who didn't have a wristband and shouldn't have been allowed in. And the security guys are kind of like, oh yeah, we know that guy. We're trying to get him out. We're aware of him. And I just kind of felt weird that he was able to get into the space in the first place. And I assume he was probably like one of the Kick guys, like little lackeys or something, just trying to, you know, and find like babes to grift with. I don't know. I don't know how that space works. I've only watched like tiny bits of the clip from the party to just like get a gauge of what happened, but honestly, I don't like giving him clout. I don't like giving him clout. Or engagement looking at like his stream, so I'm not going to. All I can do is just say I'm really, really thankful that my friends and cohorts and collaborators, and even people who I don't know who were involved in the space with me, that they were safe. That's long and short what I am thankful of. But I really do hope we continue this conversation, especially with all this like hatred and hostility and like anti-adult rhetoric that's happening right now, that we as adult creators will be a little more I don't want to say girls, but like creators, right? Creators protecting each other in our space. You know, while we can, because we don't have very many spaces to exist in anymore. That's my soapbox on that. It was very scary. You know, people probably weren't aware. I think most of the conversation that this has been happening on is like X, and who uses that anymore. But I don't know. I've just been kind of thinking about it coming back, of just how weird it is for somebody who claims to hate people like us to then infiltrate our spaces and then create problems in our spaces, right? It's just very uncomfortable. I feel like if they are disrespectful to community, then they shouldn't be allowed to go to the community events. Exactly. If you're not going to be respectful to the community, why are you showing up to a community space that you are not a part of? Like, that's what, because there's nothing wrong with, like, in my opinion, generally, when it comes to somebody who is genuinely approaching going into environments that they're not familiar with like a level of understanding and desire to know more and to educate themselves, and if they are somebody who is an influencer, to educate their larger community, right? I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that, but it is very important when you are in a space that's not yours to be respectful of the people whose space that it is, right? And I don't think that was done. And I am going to be keeping an eye on it. I'm going to be keeping an eye on what happens and what we as the community decide to do, because, like, there's no, like, union for us. There's not even, like, really any, like, workplace protections for us. It's all mostly just, like, what we as a community can do to protect ourselves. And it will be interesting to see what changes next year for XBiz with what happened. And yeah. It definitely feels like security was being lackadaisy about it. I don't know. So this was a party. So the specific incident with the streamer dude, I'm not going to say his name anymore. The streamer dude was at a party that was technically outside of XBiz, but still like semi-XBiz. I do not think that they had proper security at that event. And I do not think XBiz necessarily is responsible for that, but XBiz did give the Pillow Talk guy the ability to market to creators at the XBiz event for this party, and therefore there's a level of liability I think that they hold in this situation. But if we want to talk about a situation that XBiz absolutely has full responsibility for, because the very scary thing happened, and thank goodness nobody was hurt. But there was another really big thing that happened at XBiz that I have not seen a ton of people talk about, which was they super messed up the award show this year. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Hi, welcome. Oh my gosh, we hit 1900. We hit 1900. Oh god, thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. But yeah, so XBiz messed up their awards so bad this year. Every freaking year, they are super late. This has happened every year. Like, honestly, part of the reason I was relieved that I did not get a nomination this year was due to the fact that every year when I get nominated, it takes like a million years to go through the nominees line, because they do like this like little like red carpet thing. It's a pink carpet, but it's a red carpet thing where they like take pictures and they do a little interview, and it's very cutesy, but it takes a million years to get everybody through. And for some reason, despite the amount of years that they've been doing this, they have not learned yet to start the pink carpet event like 1 to 2 hours prior to the event, because I feel like that would make everything run a lot smoother, but they don't do that, and that's fine. I'm not the one in charge for some reason. I digress. So they start 2.5 hours late. Literally on the schedule, they are starting the event at the time that the event is supposed to end, which is crazy. Very, very first category, right? Very first category is streamer, it is cosplay clip creator of the year, creator, right? And one of my friends, several of my friends won this year, which is incredibly cool, incredibly amazing, and very, very, very wonderful. And I really am so happy for them. But one of my friends who was nominated did wind up winning, but they called her in a category that she was not nominated for. Long story short, they pulled a little La La Land situation. They flip-flopped the envelopes, so they announced the wrong winner for the wrong category. And just didn't address it. They just, like, the fact that, like, mistakes happen is, you know, it's live entertainment, baby. We know how it goes. Live entertainment has some bumps and lumps in it. But they didn't do anything about it. They just actually, like, actively ignored that it happened and then skipped the actual category. So everyone who was nominated for the streamer category did not get to, like, have their name announced or any sort of recognition. And then the person who won cosplay clip creator did not get to be acknowledged at all. Like, that was not announced. I did not even announce. And it was insane. And we were trying to, like, talk to the showrunners about it and stuff, and literally just, like, were completely ignored. I won't go into that too much, but it was a little crazy how disorganized I feel like this event. Every year is a little disorganized, but I felt like, at least for the last year or two, that they were starting to, like, learn and, like, take criticism and feedback, and then they just completely, like, shot it out of the water. Just insane. It was so goofy. We got tired. Like, after that, we just left. We left, and I think we got, like, pizza or something, and we, like, walked the boardwalk, and then we had, like, a really good day. Like, we had a really wonderful night. Like, I want to just preface that every single night I am so thankful for the wonderful, cool creators and friends that I have in my life that I work with, because every time there was something, like, bad with the event itself, my friends and I would kind of just look at each other and be like, let's go make our own fun, let's go out karaokeing, let's go dance at a queer club around the street, I found this pizza place that's open 24 hours and it's gluten-free, let's go. Like, you know, it's so nice to have people in your life who are determined to have a good time with you, opposed to just, like, all of us being miserable and frustrated about the event itself. Which, you know, it shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way. But I am really thankful that it was, because I still had an amazing time. And I'm very, you know, shout out to my lovely friends. Shout out to my friends, though, Carrie Madsen and Crimson Kitten, who did win their categories this year. So cool. I stream with them regularly here on Twitch as well. They are amazing. They do stream here. They do stream other places. They are beautiful. They are wonderful. They are so nice. And I am hoping to be planning something with them again soon on here. Definitely Carrie. Crimmy's a little harder to pin down, but Crimmy and I have some stuff going on later this year that I will be so excited to share with you guys once we get a little closer to it. But that's my little soapbox. What else do we want to hear about Ghostie Goo's big adventure to Miami? Let me think of what other good stuff happened. A man put a bird on my head, and that rocked. That was amazing for me, honestly. We were walking the boardwalk. It was literally, like, the first day we got in, and we're, like, just kind of wandering the town. It's a Saturday. I am the kind of person where even when I'm on vacation, I actually hate being out on a Saturday. Unless there's, like, an event I'm already planning to go to. Like, if I'm going to, like a fet ball or something, and there is something scheduled on my docket, I hate being out on Saturdays, because it's so busy. There's so many people, right? Like, just, and, you know, I get it. Everyone's like, Saturday is their one day to, like, go out and have fun. I get it, but people are exhausting. Especially in a tourist area. Like, it was a little nuts, but we had a lot of fun. We were just walking the boardwalk. We went to the beach, and there was this guy with this really cool macaw, and apparently it's like a little tourist trap thing that they do, which I absolutely felt for, because I wanted to pet the bird. I'm gonna be real. If we don't know, I freaking love birds. I love birds and aviaries. I used to do volunteer work with a lovely organization of like bird rescue, like pet bird rescue. It was not wildlife. though that would be cool. It was not wildlife. It was like a pet animal rescue, and I love working with birds, especially like macaws and cockatoos. They're so funny. They're so funny, and they're so misunderstood. Like there's not the education on them is like very, what is the word I'm looking for? Lacking, like when people are just trying to sell them in pet shops, because they have very demanding needs. They are essentially like the equivalent of like 4-year-olds that never grow up. They're very smart, they are naughty as heck, and they are so silly, but I love them. And so this guy had a macaw. His name was Lawrence, by the way. I did make sure to get the bird's name. I did not get the handler's name, but I did get the bird's name. His name was Lawrence, and I loved him, and he was so funny. There was a lot of videos that we took of that I wasn't able to post because I was worried they were gonna make some people nervous, because he was so cute. He was like sitting on my shoulder, and like, you know, I have a lot of like metal on like my bag and my ears and my eyelashes and stuff, and like birds love to like play with anything shiny that they can, and the ways that they, you know, explore and test things, like, you know, like little human babies are with their mouths and with their fingers. So like he was like leaning in with his little beak trying to like pull off my eyelashes, and it was very cute. I did not let him get it because they're plastic. He should not be eating that, so I did not let him take my eyelash, but it was very cutesy. But it did look like he was trying to bite my eyeball, which was a little freaky. The bird is the main character of the story. The bird is the main character of the live stream. I need you all to know. Man. But it was really cool. It was really cool and very fun. And just a cool experience. They're heavy. They're a lot heavier than I thought that they would be. As when I was volunteering, I wasn't able to like handle the larger condors, due to me being little at the time, being too young. I was just like cleaning cages for the smaller, more chiller birds. I really like doves. Doves and pigeons are actually probably my favorite. And if I was ever in a situation where I could raise an aviary, I would probably raise pigeons and doves. That's the only... Listen, Ghostie gets an aviary, and that's the only way I can communicate. Like, fan sites? No. Carrier pigeon. You want a custom? It's a flash drive strapped to a bird. Oh my god, the visual of that is just making me laugh so hard. Oh my god, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I love them. Pigeons make me so sad, because they're one of the few like fully domesticated birds that we have domesticated, and then we abandoned them because you know, we invented the telephone, and I think it was more so the telegram than the telephone itself that like unfortunately limited the necessity of carrier pigeons. But they're so good. They're so good. They're such sweet little babies. I love pigeons. They're so cuddly. If you're ever like, I want a bird, they're also quiet compared to other birds. Because a thing that people don't really realize about birds, they are noisy and they love to scream. Like, especially the toddlers that never grow up, like cockatoos and macaws. They scream all the time for fun. But yeah, they are so beautiful. They're so beautiful and they're so sweet, and they are one of the few birds that I know that more often than not likes to cuddle. They love to cuddle and they love to like nest with their owners. It's very cutesy, and the noise that they make is like a very soft like laugh kind of sound, like ha 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 ha. They're very cutesy. I love them. If you want a super complicated pet that hates you, there are hedgehogs. If you want a super complicated pet that hates you, try turtles. I don't disagree with you on hedgehogs. I've never had a hedgehog, so I cannot confirm or deny. I can confirm that a turtle is a very difficult pet that just like tolerates your existence. Oh my gosh, Atlas Gray is raiding me. Hi Atlas, hi, welcome. Turtles are mean. My girl, she's not really mean. I mean, to be fair, she is a murder machine. She's killed pretty much anything I've tried to put in the tank with her. Hi, Atlas. Hi, welcome. So she is a murder machine, so that is true. But my turtle is very a brat. She's a brat more than anything. And like the best thing, because she's a red-eared slider, and if you know what that type of turtle looks like, they have like patterns on their eyes that make it always look like they're squinting at you. So anytime like I come up to her, and it's funny because she'll like see me and be like super eager and like swim in, like she'll be chilling until she sees me, and then she starts swimming eagerly, mostly probably because she thinks I'm gonna feed her. But she like looks at me with like this beady little face. She's like, that's my impression of my own turtle. I love her to death. I would kill for her. I would die for her. And she will one day grow to the size of a proper kaiju and eat me. All of these things are understood in our relationship. Well, I mean, pets mimic their owner's behavior. So, Kai, what are you trying to say with that, huh? What are you trying to say? But Atlas, hi! We're just doing our little Kiki recap of XBiz and all the craziness, and both good and bad, that happened at the trip. And how was your stream? What were you all playing? I'm gonna really quick. I'm gonna shout out. I'm such a good streamer. I know how to do this. Atlas Gray XXX. If you guys don't know, Atlas is another creator, somebody that I'm familiar with. He's super cool. Definitely check out his stuff. But yes, Ghostie's gonna turn into a kaiju and eat us all? Yes. That should be your takeaway from this conversation. I am a threat and you should fear me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I couldn't even hurt a fly. I couldn't even hurt a fly. The threat has been analyzed and notes have been taken. That is so ominous to respond to that, but I love it. Thank you. Thank you for that reaction specifically. You were playing some Star Citizen and finished editing one scene you did at XBiz off stream. Oh, nice. Sounds like a really good time. I have not had the chance to start editing my big scene that I shot at XBiz, but I have been teasing it this whole stream so I could start talking about it. Oh, guys, I am so excited. What if I said Nell Parker, super beautiful, amazing, sexy, hot, really tall creator, Nell Parker, Clyde Carnell, and myself, blasphemy video. What I mean by blasphemy, let's say two hot, beautiful demons convince a priest to sin. That's all I think I can say on this stream, but let me just tell you, I've been sifting through everything, and I am so excited to edit it. I think it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so hot. We're dropping that one in June. I do have another video that we did shoot while we were at XBiz that is going to be dropping sooner. Basically, we desecrated a couch. Bad things might have happened to the couch. It's like a leather couch. It's not a leather. It's like pleather. It's like the plastic leather. We wiped it down. It's fine. But things did happen to the couch. I think the couch enjoyed it personally. I think the couch has emerged better from this experience personally. That's all I can say about that. But yes, for sure, 2 new videos. I think there's a third one that I'm looking at the edit for. It's a live stream clip. Live stream BTS from my amazing, super hot, sexy, fun stream with Crimson Kitten that I did while I was out in Miami. Long story short, it's hot in Miami, right? It's hot. We're walking around. We're so sweaty. We're sticky. It's muggy. And we were going to do a live stream together. So obviously, we had to take a shower. And we let stream watch. All I'm going to say on that one. But it's pretty good too. is pretty good too. So we got a lot of really cool stuff coming to you guys soon. But yeah, super muggy, super muggy. Saw the teaser pic. You can't wait to see it. Heck yeah, I'm really excited. So that's three really strong new pieces of content coming out. You had a duck. It was muggy as frick. Is that the on Clock App? Clock App the duck? I didn't go to the botanical garden this year. I usually go to the botanical garden when I'm in Miami because I like to look at the fish there. But I was so freaking busy, I just did not have time to get over that way. It was weird. It was like down, it was like kind of the same area of South Beach that we're normally at for XBiz, except they like moved it down the road. Not super far, but like far enough that like walking everywhere was a little inconvenient. So it was a little bit kind of unfamiliar, so I was having to find like new restaurants. We did wind up like eating at the crepes place almost every single day still. Like, don't worry, I was consistent with that. I did eat crepes almost every day. Cuz I am nothing if not a creature of habit. But I don't know if the couch was sentient, it probably would have enjoyed it. I'm gonna have to shoot the couch video again with a human couch. Apparently that's what we're gonna do. We got it. I'm gonna have to make that happen. Human couch. You guys ever seen human furniture videos? I like that. I've seen some really cool stuff from a dungeon of a creator that I'm familiar with. And friendly. I would say we're friendly. I haven't met this person in person, so I can't really say that we're friends, but we're friendly together. But it's like a table that's a person and like a piece of hardware that attaches to the person that makes them a table, and it's very cutesy. And I would love that. I would love to like play like a board game or something on a human table. That sounds very fun. When I was like, what the duck on TT? Yeah, that one wasn't from Miami. That one was from earlier that I shot. That one's a repost. I'm still trying to figure out with TikTok. There is a lot of stuff that's going on in the algorithm with them. And I am just trying to gauge where my time is valuable with them right now. Mostly just the ByteDance sale did go through. If you don't know this, it's because there's not a lot of information available right now for whatever reason. But the sale of TikTok did go through in the US. That was like when we were talking about the TikTok getting banned debate, that is what they were trying to do, is they were trying to sell TikTok, and they did sell TikTok. When they sold TikTok, they sold like the naming and the platform like format, but they did not sell the algorithm. So now the American owners, also I believe, don't quote me on this part, the American TikTok is now being heavily censored and controlled by this American media company, and I don't know how much international influence that American TikTok is going to be continuing to get. That is to be determined. But TikTok sale happened. They didn't sell over their algorithm. So the new company is having to like build out a new algorithm for how videos are recommended. And it's bad. It's bad. They're figuring it out, but it's bad. So trying to figure out whether or not like that's like worth pursuing right now is to be determined. We're still figuring it out, but we'll see. I'm probably gonna keep like trying to post like once every like couple of days, if I could, like every other day, like just stuff that's like very light. I'm not expecting much out of. Maybe just like some cutesy stuff that I throw like insane text over, you know how I like to do. But we'll see. It's very it's another just like one of those areas that's very up in the air for us as creators right now, and it will be very interesting to see how it develops over time. Hoping for good, planning for the worst. As we all can, as we all can and should do right now. I think hope for the best, plan for the worst. That's like my main motto in life right now. But it is still, yes. So they sold the name. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. The the duck one is your favorite. Oh, if you like the duck one, there's another one that I took that I don't think it was that same day. It was a different day while I was out there, but it's fun. It's fun. You gotta catch some Z's. Totally understand. Well, I hope you sleep well. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is where you are. And I'll talk to you later, Atlas. Thank you so much for rating me again, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. But yeah, always good to plan for the worst. And then be happily surprised when things, hopefully, don't go as bad as you expected. But, the seriousness of my face, my serious face, my very serious face. I'm like one of the most unserious creators I know. I know a lot of really funny people. Like, I won't say that I'm not, like, I don't think I'm the most unserious. There's a couple people that I know that are very, very silly behind the scenes. But I think I'm the most, like, outwardly, like, not serious. I know, especially, like, in the Dom sphere. Like, when it comes to, like, fellow Doms, I feel like there's, like, this attitude of, like, you have to be, like, perfect and so serious and very, like, over-dramatic all the time. And I'm just a silly little guy. I don't know. I'm a silly little guy that people obsess over. So, you know, that's really cool and hot and sexy for me, I guess. I'm in a mood today. I hope we like this energy because I'm liking it and I'm feeling really good. But it's been fun. It's been a lot. I checked out this really cool queer club called Twist while we were out there. It was recommended to me by a group of friends. They're like, hey, you want to come to this club? It's really cool. I learned going to that club that there are rules about where you cannot wear flip-flops, but you can wear sandals, implying that there is a difference between flip-flops and sandals. If you are somebody who lives in like an area like Florida, I know I've got a couple of Floridians in here, like Florida or California or places that have these rules. Can you explain to me what the difference between a flip-flop and a sandal actually is with those rules? Because I didn't quite get it. I'm not from around there. Sandals have a rear strap. Okay, it's the rear strap? Okay, I got 2 for the rear strap. Is that literally all it is? There were people who were let in who, like, had, like, a thicker, like, what literally looked like a flip-flop in my brain, but it was, like, a thicker one. Because apparently what the caveat was that they couldn't be, like, it was a certain thickness that they would allow in the club. Mostly because if somebody broke a glass or something, they needed something that wasn't, like, flimsy, so it wouldn't, like, cut people's foot as easily. Apparently. That's how it was explained to me. But I'm still really hung up on the difference between a sandal and a flip-flop. If you know why that was the way it was, that'd be cool. Just pick them up and set them on the roof. Me? Set me on the... I was not... Listen, I don't know why we're victimizing me. I had sandals on. Mine were counted as a sandal. A sandal does have a stronger sole. Okay, a sandal does have a stronger sole. Good to know. Yeah, I was very confused by that topic of conversation when I was over there. And, like, I was hanging out with some people who were from, like, Miami and California, and they're like, yeah, like, you know, a sandal, not a flip-flop. And I'm like, what? I lived in, like, California for, like, a hot minute, and, like, I still never understood that. Bonk Hammer redeemed! Let's go. Thank you, Hammer. Excellent work, team. We did it. Bonked me with a hammer. That make you feel good? That make you feel like a big, strong man? Bonking a little ghoul like me, little gopher like me? Like, what is it? What is the game? It's whack-a-mole. It's whack-a-mole I'm thinking of. Whack-a-mole. I'm trying to think of a pun off of that, but I can't. I think I need more coffee. Get whacked. No, you get whacked. I guess you did whack me. That's fair. Grumpy. Okay, let's see. What else? What else cool things? I did so much in Miami. What else did I do? Oh, there was a white party. Speaking of things that happened at XBiz that were kind of lame and then us making our night better. So the very first night, they do this thing called a white party. It's what it sounds like. Everybody wears white, right? I don't know how it was because I wound up not going to the white party. I literally got all dolled up. I got all my little fit on. I even had to like go through a little situation because I am a little silly willy and I forgot to pack my skirt. So I had no bottoms that were white because everything else I own is black, right? So I'm like trying to scramble, like Clyde and I, we were running around town trying to find a skirt that worked. We found something really, really cute and I really, really like it. And it's actually a dress I think I'm probably going to keep now and continue to wear because I like it so much. But yeah, it was a little hectic for a second. And then we get to the white party itself and there was not enough room in this club for the amount of people that came to XBiz. The line to get into the club was literally wrapped around the building. Me in white, I'd be a true ghostie. There is a lot of photos. I did take a lot of photos of me in this outfit because it was very cute. So there are a lot of ghostie and white photos. And if we like ghostie and white, let me know because honestly, I didn't think it was a bad look and I've been thinking about doing some more like whiteout goth stuff because it kind of does fit the ghost theme when you think about it. But you guys let me know on that when you see more of the white party stuff come out. Long and short though, we were in this line. Took a million years. It was kind of funny too because like the club had like a pizza place right next to it, and the pizza place was like swarmed with people that were like bored of the white party or like gave up on getting into the white party. So you just see like a bunch of these like people in white, and it's like, oh look at all these horrors in their whiteout outfits. It was very cute. It was very cute, honestly. But we were waiting for like an hour. We got tired. And so I started looking up like things to do around Miami because it was like a Monday. And I'm like looking up stuff to do. And I find like this cool ass karaoke place. Really awesome. Really awesome. Shout out to Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline in Miami. It rocked. Open on a Monday. There's 2 locations though. There are 2 locations. Make sure you go to the one that is open late. If you're gonna go. Because I Ubered us to the wrong location first. And it was a 20-minute Uber. And I sent us to the wrong one. And then I had to Uber us to the other location. I did fix my mistake. And we did go. And we had a great time. But it was really funny because we got kind of dropped off in the middle of nowhere. In front of a closed building. But we went. We had our own fun. And it was very fun. It was a great time. It was me, Clyde, and Krim on that one. And you know, it was a blast. It was a blast. It was amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better night. You know, had a little bit of some dranky, had a good time, sang a couple of singy songs. It was really fun. Ghostie Austin Powers mole joke. The like mole. Hello, Nico. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? But yeah, the karaoke was very fun. I do love karaoke. It's so funny, too, because I was telling other creators, because they were like, yeah, wasn't the white party such a drag? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't go. I tried to go. I gave up after an hour, and then we went and karaoke'd until 3 a.m. And they're like, man, I wish I would have done that. You know, make your own fun if the party sucks. But yeah, that was something. Oh my god, I'm going to tell this story too. So the next day after the white party, they were supposed to be doing like a sunset pool party. That was one of the days we got a bomb threat. And they had to evacuate the pool deck. So we did not get to have our sunset party. But leading into it, we did have a like It was like a lap dance competition. Very sensual, very sexy, a lot of ladies. The last person to compete though was a lovely gentleman. I don't remember his name. I'd have to like go through and like look at the media stuff to try to figure out his name. But I think his background is that he is a male stripper. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he is a male stripper. So the last person to perform in the lap dance competition is a male stripper. And he was pretty good at it. I'm gonna be real. Like, it was pretty exciting to watch him dance. You know, you don't see a lot of guys. I did not participate in the lap dance competition, because I am shy, and I am small, and I didn't want to dance on a guy I did not know. If they would have let Clyde sit in the table, like sit in the spot, sold. But I was a little nervous about it, and I want to like watch other people. I like to watch more than I like to compete. I'm gonna be real. Like, when it comes to stuff like that, I like to like observe. But if you guys want to see me do a lap dance sometime on live, we can definitely make that a goal on one of our future other site streams. Be kind of fun. I need to put my pole up again. That's something I need to do, because like it's a tension set one, and it got loose at one point, so I just need to like retighten it and fasten it back up. So that's just a thing I gotta do. Arson is your own fault. What are you starting fires in the chat again? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that. You can't sleep, but you work in 2 hours? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope you're able to fall asleep like just a little bit, or at least like hopefully it's an easy day at work. I'm so sorry. I've definitely done that before. I get like so nervous when I'm doing like big sets and stuff that I just like won't sleep before I shoot sometimes, and it is a lot. It's a lot, and it's very intense. So I do hope that the day goes easy for you. Whether or not you're able to sleep, I hope you are able to get a little bit of rest, maybe get a nap in. But I'm glad you're here, and maybe if my soothing little voice can lull you to sleep, that would be very nice. That would be very nice and pleasant. I hope that for you. LOL Magic Mike IRL. It was very Magic Mike IRL. The only thing that was like very disappointing about watching this lap dance competition, like all the ladies did great. They were super hot. They were super sexy. You could tell most of them were people who were professional dancers, because that's the cool thing about XBiz, is that there's like all walks of like adult entertainment at this event, and you could tell the people who had like experience doing dancing. But when the one guy performed, that led to a bunch of other male creators who did not have that level of experience doing lap dances, seeing like this dude get all this attention and be like, oh well, I can do that. And the original guy, when he did his dance, he's also like very strong, like very big burly muscle, very good for lifting, right? You see where I'm going with this. And he lifts the lady that he's giving a lap dance to, and is very like sensual about it, very smooth, like very easily holding her. But when the other guys try to, they all feel it in their head that they need to like lift her. And some of those guys, you could tell, were struggling. And it was kind of intimidating to watch, because it's like on a pool deck, right? It's like on a concrete pool deck. And it was like, oh my god, please don't drop this poor woman. And like some of them were being like literally like pulling her across this like concrete as they're like trying to like put her in positions for stuff. And it was very anxiety inducing to watch at some points. Fire where you heard fire. Also hail. How are y'all doing? Hi Flamma, welcome. Don't set fires. No. You make your own fun, and bonfires are fun. Bonfires are really fun. That is something I'm doing this next month. I'm gonna be going out. Camping, and I'm really excited for the fire pit. It's gonna be so nice. I'm ready. But yeah, it was very anxiety inducing watching this like competition. And I feel like that's like, people don't fully understand how actually difficult it is to give a dance like that, and especially like lifting a person and doing it sensually. Like, not to brag, not to brag, I'm itty bitty, right? But when you watch my videos with like Clyde, where we do like lifts and stuff, we do like plan out those lifts, and Clyde literally trains to be able to pick me up like that. That is stuff that we like actively plan and train for. Um, and yes, we can do it online. We can do it very impromptu now. It's very circus. It's very circus the way we do like lifts and stuff. It's like we've planned it out. But yes, Clyde trains very specifically to be able to do lifts like that. Both in our videos and outside of our videos. Like, it's just a very good skill to have. But not all of the dudes were as skilled in that department, and it was very, I like, honestly, the woman who was like the person for them to dance on was the most like brave and professional, because you could tell sometimes when she was not having a good time, and she was just like smiling through it real big, and like still like making it look like she was having a good time. She was an amazing performer. You could tell that she's like like very much talent. She did incredible. You're a fire sign. Does that count? You may be a fire sign, but you may not set fires in my chat. Do you understand the difference? Do you understand the difference between setting fires and being a fire sign? Please confirm yes. On your camping trip, are you packing s'mores, Clyde? Can we do the dirty dancing thing? I would love to do the dirty dancing thing. The only reason we haven't done something like that lift particular is my bedroom has very low ceilings, so there's not really a way that like Clyde can like fully extend its arms and do it in that space. So we would need to do it somewhere else. But no, I love the idea of that. But are we packing s'mores? Definitely. Definitely, I freaking love s'mores. Oh my god, Nico, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Kai! Behave! I need to get like a fire extinguisher emote. We're setting fires in the chat again. Oh my god. I told you guys not to set fires. And you did it because you are all absolute brats in my chat. But I will be bringing s'mores. I make s'mores a weird way, because I haven't found a gluten-free graham cracker that I like yet. If you don't know, hi, I am gluten-free. I'm allergic to gluten. It's very embarrassing. It's one of the ways God had to nerf me as a person to make sure I would not become too powerful. Anyway, I'm allergic to gluten, so I need gluten-free. I have not found a gluten-free graham cracker that I like yet, but I have found my favorite way to make s'mores now is literally you take the marshmallow, right? And you put the chocolate, like, you put, like, a hole in the marshmallow. I know this looks really dirty. You gotta, like, bear with me for a second. So you put the chocolate in the marshmallow, like, inside of it, and then you roast all that together so that the marshmallow gets, like, super crispy on the outside to the point that you can, like, hold it. Like, you give it, like a nice, like, crispy crust, essentially. And the chocolate is, like, melted inside of it because you're, like, you know, melting it over the fire. And it is so good. It is so good. I will eat like so many of them like that. And then it's great too because you're not adding the extra carb of the graham cracker. They're not as filling, so you can eat more of them. My personal opinion. But yeah, they're really good. Try them like that. Ghostie is nuts on a sugar rush. Did I have a lot of sugar in Miami? I don't think I did. I did have, like, one night where I had, like, 2 dessert crepes in a row. Are we talking about aliens? We are not. We're talking about s'mores right now. We're talking about s'mores and specifically Ghostie on a sugar rush. But yeah, I had 2 of my, like, strawberry cheesecake crepes, and it was so good. It was so good. I'm thinking about it again. I need to find somewhere like near me that I can get crepes at, because I'm sure there's somewhere I can find, but nothing beats Stephanie's crepes in Miami. If you're ever in Miami, Florida, Stephanie's crepes, they're bomb. They're bomb. Completely gluten-free kitchen as well. If you are somebody like me who is celiac and has to worry about cross-contamination pretty heavily, completely gluten-free, absolutely delicious. That's actually like a realm of content I've thought about starting to do, is like just because I've been traveling a lot again, and it's looking like I'm being kidnapped at least 3 more times this year, or in the next like 6 to 8 months, I think, time wise, because one of them is in January, so that's not, you know what I mean. Ignore what I say, hear what I mean. But I'm going to be traveling a lot, and I feel like as I find more like cool gluten-free places that I try, I think I might start doing like a little bit of foodie content, just like reviewing different restaurants and like my experience with them and the ordering process, and then just like how good what I got was. As yeah, the crepes place is amazing. I found a really cool new Italian restaurant that was super good at catering to gluten-free, and in fact the waiter that I had at the restaurant was also a celiac, so he was able to guide me through what was on the menu that I could and couldn't have, which is always incredible. It's really nice to hear from somebody else who struggles with the allergy. I don't get to find that very often. That was really cool. But yeah, the Italian place rocked, and we found like a really nice French restaurant. Like after the award show was kind of a bust, we're like, screw it, we're gonna go to dinner. We're gonna go and get like a nice dinner. So we found this really lovely little French restaurant. We'd actually been there before, like 2 years prior, and we loved the spot. We were trying to hunt it down and couldn't find it. So I did a lot of digging this year. I was able to track it down, and it was so cool because the owner actually remembered us. Like the owner like remembered my allergy too, and when she like came over with the menu, she's like, "Hey, I remember you were gluten free. So just a reminder, these are the things that you can eat on the menu." Again, most of the menu was gluten free, and they were able to like cater it because they were a scratch kitchen, so they made everything in house, which is amazing. It was amazing. It was so cool, and I got to have like actual like desserts, like. I don't know what they're called, but they're like a little like puff pastry, and like you pour chocolate on them. It was really good. You're right. I don't think we did the show the cat earlier too. So I'm gonna try to get 2 cats at once, and it's gonna be a nightmare, and you're gonna laugh at me, but I'm gonna do it because it's funny. I would like to see the baby. I was expecting one to be down at the bottom of the stairs. They're not. Hold on. Is there a baby in here? Oh, baby! No! Everybody get those cosmotes ready, because here he is. You guys want to see how he likes to be held? Here, let me see if I can get him to do it. Come here, mama. Come here, mama. There we go. He likes to be held like a disgruntled toddler. Hey, baby boy. What are you doing? He kind of is a disgruntled toddler when you think about it. Look, there he is. He's so cute. Come on, ma. He was napping. He's like, "Why did you wake me up from my nap for this?" Kissing Cosmo's head ASMR, let's go. Oh, I've given him too many. He does not like that. Okay. Alright, be free, my son. Earlier today, I was in like a meeting in here. Oh, hold on, I got cat hair on my I got cat hair on my face from kissing him too hard. Crunch. Okay. Got cat hair on my face. Gotta fix my eyeball really quick. There we go. Okay. So I was in this meeting, and Cosmo comes and he tries to like jump on the table. You ever watched a cat do the thing where they like calculate doing a jump and they just like completely whiff it, and they're kind of like are like up like this on the table, and they just start like sliding off slowly? Long story short, that's what he did. It was very comedic. He's my silly willy little guy. What could I say? He's just my silly willy little baby. Man, I've yapped this entire time. That's cool. That's cool. I don't normally just talk. We like that? We like this? We like chat time with Ghostie. I've been wanting to do, because I've been watching some of Carrie Madson's streams, and so I love doing the New York Times games, the daily little brain teaser games on my own time. But I would say that she does them on her live stream, so I was thinking maybe we start doing them on the live. Hi, Canoe. Hi, welcome. I have been recanting all of the cool and exciting, sexy stuff that I was up to at XBiz. All the cool, fun, new content that I have coming out. That's going to be so good. So good. It's going to be so exciting. And yeah, just kind of like the fun stuff that we did, some of the not so fun stuff that happened, and just like my overall takeaway. But glad to see you're here. I hope you're having a good day. As good as it can be. I assume you're working right now, so probably as good as it can be. Yeah, I'm gonna tip the camera just a little bit so that I can like lean back. Hello. Oh. Oh, here's another cat. Ferdinand. Furby Nerby. Can you see his tail down there? He's lurking. Very good, busy but good overall. Claps. Yippee! Ugh. Blah. This was fun. This was cool. Maybe why don't we do the game today? Let's do the, hold on, let me figure out how to do this. Okay, let's go to the games. Juggle right now? Right now? Oh shit, hold on, let me find something to juggle. Okay, I got one ball. What are you doing, Hammy? Hammy's on the floor right now, just rolling around. Hold on, let me show you guys what he's doing. New Jeff outfit? Yeah, the Devil Dino one. I saw that. It's so freaking cute. Oh, let me see if I can show you what my son is doing. Never mind. I called him out and he left. He actually does not want to be acknowledged, apparently. He's like, Mom, I hate you. That's fine. Keep your secrets, kitty cat. Keep your secrets. Alright. Okay. Alright, I found all three for once, so we're gonna try to do 3-ball. Okay. Ugh. I messed it up immediately. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Alright! I'm amazing at this. I'm amazing at this. Just you watch. It's warming up. I just threw the one that's just chilling in my hand. Oh, got one. Excuse me, Cosmo. He's like, what are you throwing around? I want to play with it. One day I'm actually gonna get like so good at juggling, I'm gonna practice and you guys aren't gonna know. And then like you're gonna redeem for juggling again to make me look silly and I'm gonna freaking nail it and you're gonna be amazed. You'll be so impressed. Manifesting that. Whoop. I'm just not good at, like, getting them all, like, up in the air at the same time. I also probably need stuff that's less squishy. I need, like, guys, I think for this, I need just less squishy balls. I need a nice firm ball. You know what I need? I need some nice firm balls in my hand for this process to make it easier. This is about juggling, by the way, nothing else. This is about juggling. Don't be weird. Got it? Fuck. I'm amazing. Ow. Smashes my head into the microphone ASMR. Ah, I'm still bad at it. But there we go. There we go. Juggling right now. Thank you, Kai, for redeeming for juggling right now. Ta-da! Still bad. Okay. So while we have the ad break, I'm going to go ahead. I thought you redeemed for juggling again. I was going to be like, I will do it, but what? Okay. Excellent. All right. I'm going to try to pull up the games. Puzzles. Okay. We're gonna do connections first. Okay, let me stream this. Boop. Browser. Wordle. Okay, nope, don't look at that. It's not what I wanted it to do. You'll make sure to help me practice? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we need window capture, I think. Yeah, this is good. Select a window. We're gonna do Chrome. Okay, cool. Cool. And we're just gonna shwoop, 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 shwoop. Okay, I've got it up. And we're gonna play this, but I'm gonna run to the bathroom first because I have to pee so bad it makes me look stupid. So I'm gonna be right back, and during the ad break, you all can kiki. Okay. All right. Let's look at some of these words. Also, I hope this goes without saying. Don't cheat. Do not cheat. We'll play this together. Do not cheat. I will if I find out you did it, I will hunt you down and I will get you. And not in the fun sexy way, in like the bad way. You decide what that means. Okay. Here we go. Got forever, salon, cook, surgeon, nurse, doctor. This looks like 3 already. Fudge, super fudge, cry, blubber, trot, alter, founder, babble, deanie, and teeth. Okay, well, cry, blubber, and or babble here, I think, are gonna be a 3Z. I almost said a threesome. Oops. Oopsies. What do I have on my mind? I don't know. Not bad. Just still learning. Yeah, I'm just still learning, and like, you know, I could get. I do need to just get like the proper type of juggling balls again, because what I practice with is not very good to learn on. Like, you can juggle with them, they're not good to learn on. They're very bouncy, so they kind of like bounce back in my hand a lot, which is why I wind up throwing them a lot. But I think it's funnier, so I keep it up. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is it Titha? I don't fully know what that word means. I think 1 trot, forever, nurse, cry. Okay, so cry, blubber, and babble are 1. By the way, how this game works, if you don't know, we're trying to make groups of 4 that have a similar theme. Okay. And a backy is angry? What is a backy? Teeth. Is like when a tooth is growing in? Like teething? That would make sense. A baby. Oh, okay, so maybe let's try these 4 then. Let's try cry, blubber, babble. I feel like it's not teeth, but I'm trying to find one that like makes sense. I don't really know what deanie means in this case. Let's try. It's a Judy Blume novel? Excellent. Very. Oh, so maybe it's like, maybe the category could be novels. Let's try teeth as like the 4th. I feel like that's not going to be right. But I'm looking. I don't think it's fudge or super fudge. This is crazy. These 2 are crazy next to each other. So it. 1 away. Okay. So these 3 are probably 1. This one's not. Okay. Salon, cook, surgeon, founder, deanie, trot, alter? Hold on, let's see if we can find a different category. I wonder if Super Fudge and Deanie being like books is actually that category. I wonder if you're onto something with that. Okay. Got it. Is Fudge also one of her books, or is that like a... Do we think that's like a red herring kind of thing? Okay, okay. Isn't like a founder also a title in a hospital? Is that right? Like founder, nurse, doctor, surgeon? It's not salon, I don't think. I'm like 99% sure. Let's try it. Founder, nurse, doctor, surgeon. It'd be very archaic. Okay. Teeth. Because I think teething is like... Alright, guys. I made the first guess. So... Have I done red hair before? I did like a reddish brown, like ginger look years ago. I was doing a ginger. I actually look pretty good as a ginger. I'm not gonna lie. You could see four that go together. All right, lay it on me. Let's see it. Okay. Fudge, super fudge, forever, and Deanie, and these are all what is her name books? Tell me your name. Judy Blume novels. All right, let's see it. One away. Okay. Both of I thought so too. We're trying to make a category for like is Forever not a Judy Blume novel? Okay. Man, okay. Salon cook. Hi, Miss Howell. Hi, Lexi. Hi, beautiful. Okay, nurse, doctor, cook, surgeon. Cook, surgeon for jobs. For just jobs, we think. Okay. Yes, we are playing. I failed Falls on Sword. Let's see. No. It didn't. That one didn't even say it was like one off. Guys, I don't know if we're getting the connections today. Oh boy. Bonk hammer redeemed. Bonk me in the head. Thank you. All right. All right. Cry. You don't think in like to my understanding like connections is hold on. How to play. All right. Select 4 items and tap submit to check if your guess is correct. Find groups of 4 items that share something in common. Find the groups without making 4 mistakes. Category examples: fish, bass, flounder, salmon, or trout. Fire blank, fire ant, fire drill, fire island, fire opal. Okay. Categories will always be more specific than 5-letter words, names, or verbs. Each puzzle has exactly 1 solution. Watch out for words that seem to belong to multiple categories. Each group is assigned a color, which will be revealed as you solve. Okay. Have I looked at the hints yet? I have not looked at the hints yet. I'm at the last guess today. Should we look at the hints? Is that here? I don't want to like spoil anything too much. Okay. Today Connections Forum. Post your. Hold on. I don't want to post the grid. I don't want to post the grid. Hold on. I don't want to give it away. Here. Let me look up the hint. Connections hint. 2025. 2022 day. It just tells you 1 word from each category. Oh, okay. Surgeon, nurse, teeth? You think it's surgeon, nurse, teeth? Why do you think it's teeth? Just curious. Just like because I'm still trying to figure out how teeth fits in. Surgeon is the hardest category. Okay, I've been told surgeon is the hardest category today. Ooh. Ooh. Something dentist related. Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. You know, oh wait. It's cry, blubber, babble, and flounder. Not no, it's not. That's founder. I read it wrong again. Okay, I thought we had guessed the teeth, and it said it was one off. Cause cry, bubble, and cry, blubber, and babble all make sense. We're also on one guess, so I'm a little. Cause I think this was my first guess. Okay, I'm gonna look at the hit today. Okay. Connections. C hint. Oh, okay. So the hint for today was milestones for a baby. So you've got babbling, teething, alter? Okay. Okay. Let's do the baby one first. Okay. What about adding nurse for baby? Nursing yeah, like a baby nurses. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. And is trotting? Is that what it's called when like a baby like starts like kind of walking on its own, trotting? I'm nervous. Found. I don't think there's anything else that's baby related. Trotting is what a horse does, but I thought that like blubbering. That's not milestones for a baby. How about cry? Babies do cry. Babies do cry. Things babies do. Good work, everybody. Okay, you were right. You led me on the right path. Good work, team. Blubber is a synonym for cry. You are correct. And that was like where I was getting tripped up, was that I used blubber there. Okay, so we've done it. All right. And you fixed your Judy Blume theory? Okay, so we've got Super Fudge, Forever, Deanie, and Blubber. Okay, I see. So then that the blubber was like a red herring because it's a synonym for cry. Okay, that makes sense. All right, submit. Judy Blume books. Good work, team. We got it. Okay. All right, so now we got two. We got two more categories to make. Right. Okay. Cook, fudge, trout. Surgeon is a type of fish. That's a sturgeon, right? Yeah, that's a okay. We got one more guess, but we got two categories. Let's see. By the way, hi Lexi. I am home. I'm home now. Oh my god, it was so much fun, but it was so crazy. And I'm glad to be home, and I've got so much exciting, cool, fun stuff to do. But oh my goodness. I'm like a little bit sicky. If you can hear in my voice, I got a little bit of like a throat bug, but I've been drinking a lot of like hot bevies, and I've been feeling okay. Okay. Yes, trout. Trout is the fish, but trot is a verb. You're right. Because trotting is like trotting like a horse. Trotting. Okay. What about changing things? Okay. We did it! Yay! Thank you so much for getting us to our subby goal. Trot, cook, alter, and fudge can all be verbs. And founder... I want you to know, Clyde, that is a crazy connection. And if it is that, I'm going to be pissed off. It's a good catch because I was kind of thinking the same way because I kept accidentally misreading it as fish names. And if you are correct, that's crazy. Okay, let's see. Okay, if it is what Clyde thinks of it potentially being like one off from fish, which would be fucking insane, let's try to figure out what the other category would be. Versus, okay, so if it's those three, so if it's I'm only gonna select them. Okay, so if it's flounder, salmon, trout, and sturgeon, that leaves doctor, cook. It is that! It fucking is that! Cause you doctor something, you fudge it, you mix it, you alter something, you manipulate it, and like you cook it, you alter it. That's it. If you're fucking right, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna shriek. Let's see. Survey says? No fucking way! Fish minus a letter? The whole fucking... I was like, oh, like trout, like sturgeon. But it's not. It's sturgeon. It's like trout. The fact... Good catch. Good catch, team. You're amazing. What the fuck, New York Times? What the fuck is this? Nuts. Good catch is also fish related. You know what? You're so right. And you're so funny. But I am gonna get you. Thank you so much for the Prime Stubby! Yay! Oh, I think we have 2 squats to do. Hold on. We got 2 squats. Alright, that... Because I think we had 2 more subbies. Okay, let's update our squat counter. Okay. But this also fits with your previous theory with 1 swap. Yes, that is true. That is true. Doctor, cook, fudge, and alter all are manipulating objects. Modify deceptively. Boom. Good work, team. We did the Wordle on 1 guess. Excellent job. That's amazing. Hell yeah, guys. That's awesome. Should I make it a... Hold on. I'm gonna really quick, I'm gonna turn this off for a sec. Boop. How about a victory bonk? Bonk me, comrade. There you go. Do you feel victorious? Are you not entertained? You can't believe how engaging that actually was, but you are in awe of Clyde. Yeah, no, that was a crazy catch. That was a crazy catch. Okay. Phew! Fun. Okay. Alright, should we play another game? This was pretty fun. Hold on. 1 second. Don't panic. We're back. We're back. Don't panic! I said don't panic! I said don't panic. Alright. We're doing the Wordle. We're doing the Wordle now. Alright. Now don't, again, do not cheat. Do not cheat at the Wordle. Okay. Alright. Play. Each guess, okay, how to play the Wordle. Guess the wordle in 6 tries. Each guess must be a valid 5-letter word. 5-letter word. The color of the tiles will change to show how close your guess was to the word. W is the word and in the correct spot. Yellow, so green is the correct letter and the correct spot. The yellow means that it is the right letter, but not in the correct spot. And then the gray means that it is not at all in the word. Okay. I thought good start starting with I always like to start with like stare. I think stare is like typically my go-to. But it's cloud to pinky to stare is what you like to do? That's cool. Let's try it. Cloud. 'Cause yeah, that's like two vowels and some common consonants. I see that being a good one. Cloud. I usually do stare, so let's do cloud. Okay, so we got a U and a D. You saw a girl really good at Wordle on YouTube too. Oh, cool. Got the pro gamer strats going on. Okay, so we got a U and a D. Got no O, no C, and no L. Dumps. I feel like she had 20 or 30 to do while her friends did 1. Oh my god. Got the word idiot? That's incredible. Okay, so we got D and U, so let's see, there could be... It could be dumps. I don't think it is, but that does rule out some consonants. Wait, hold on, just make sure there's not... No. Send it. Whoa, okay, we've got more information now. Okay, so D and U are in the correct orientation now. So D-U-S. Gotta pull up the old Wheel of Fortune skills. Yeah, dude. Okay, so let's see. D-U. We know it's that. Oh, Dusty's a good guess. Duvet's good too. But duvet does not have an S in it. We do need an S. So Dusty's a good guess. Yes. Dusty is a great guess. I agree. Let's try Dusty. Boom. Boom. Did it in 3. Chat's amazing. You guys rock. Heck yeah. Did it in 3. Awesome. GG's, gamers. Good work. You skipped the hacking game in Fallout? LOL. The mini? I don't think I play the mini. What's the mini? Let's see. Oh, you gotta subscribe to play the mini. I'm not gonna subscribe. You could do the crossword, but I think that would take a billion years. What's a crossword look like today? Oh yeah, I have a New York Times subscription for that one too. Okay, well we did 2. We did 2. Can you answer this for 5 gifted? If you were a robber and you were on the ground, A, would you stand on me chest to kill me, or B, stand on my face? Why am I killing you? I don't... Listen, like, if you're a robber, I don't necessarily think that capital punishment is, like, the answer to a robbery. It's like, it's just property. It sucks. It sucks to have your shit stolen. But, you know, you should probably go to jail. You should be arrested. Picks up the band hammer. It's very every era before the 21st century. For like capital punishment for, but like I know there was like in certain eras of history, like they would like cut off thieves' hands and stuff like that so they couldn't steal anymore. I don't, now that I think about it in like old school like medical practices, people probably did die when they did that, huh? Often people would die when they got their hands cut off. Okay, so it's like not a capital punishment, but it's basically a capital punishment. Is that what I'm understanding? Yeah, before resources became abundant, the life of a prisoner was pretty much ideal. No outside threats and always fed. Should you tell me about Robert Liston? I think you're going to. If you were a murderer. I mean, then I wouldn't necessarily. Again, I like you should be tried. I'm very American in this. I'm very American in this, that you should be tried by a jury. I guess I'm not very American because probably a lot of Americans would just like execute you on the spot, huh? So maybe that's anti-American of me. But you should be tried. Use only. I mean, my one answer is like I don't necessarily think people are inherently deserving of death for committing crimes. Oh, is that the surgeon who had a more than 100% mortality rate on a surgery? Yes, 300%. Yep, 300% mortality rate. Yep. Yep. I am very familiar with that, actually. I'm familiar with that story. I was not familiar with his name. It's wild. It's wild. If you haven't heard this, it's incredible. Essentially, because prior to anesthetic, it was very marketable for a surgeon to be fast. Like, because obviously you couldn't be, like, put under, so you were having to just, like, bite through it and, like, bear the pain, which is crazy when you think about it. Like, medical history is fascinating, but it's also horrifying. So this guy was very, very fast. He was very efficient. But there was obviously a much higher mortality rate in surgery. But I believe that specific story, he nicked the patient and one of his attendants, and then somebody was so horrified watching it that they went in like cardiac arrest. Is that true? Correct me. I think that's the 300% that happened during that. Yep. Okay. See, I know my weird medical history. Sawbones podcast, by the way, not sponsored at all, but I love to listen to them. Why would I give you an answer that's not true? Why would I why would I why would I go on to twitch.com and tell lies? You want me to lie on the internet, dude? Me? The the Ghostie Goo tell lies on the internet? Unheard of. Unheard of, chat. I've never lied on the internet once. On your screen, you might see a streamer. One streamer on your screen only tells truth. The other streamer that may or may not be on your screen only tells lies. You get to figure out which. You think people do that? You think people do that? You think people lie on the internet? Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean we lie on the internet? You got lied on the internet a time or two. I'm so sorry. Genuinely, though, if you have been, like, a victim of, like, lying on the internet. I'm so sorry. It does suck when it happens. This is why you only use America Online? What is that? Is that before my time? What is America Online? I'm so sorry. Hold on. AOL. Oh! I'm familiar with it as an email hoster, but what I don't think I was aware of like other services it provided beyond. Oh no, I've I've made the chat feel old. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. Show Cat has been we like to see Cat, right? Right? We like seeing a little cat in the chat. Wink. Nudge. Alright, hold on. Let me go find him. Oh, we got Ferdinand here. Pick him up. Oh, baby boy. Oh, you're so big. Why is he so heavy? I present to you this orange. Here he is. He was like asleep on my suitcase. He loves to like, every time I like travel and I bring my suitcase home, he loves to like sleep on it. It's his favorite spot. Yes, the orang. This is Ferdinand. This is Prime Minister Ferdinand von Ayer. If you know the reference, you're cool. In some circles. In my circles. Alright, we ready for kitty kissing ASMR? Here we go. I love him. I'm sorry, Ferdinand. You tolerate so much. He's so tolerant. My tolerant orange boy. Apparently he was being hateful the other day while I was gone on my trip. As, he's so graceful, everybody. He just, like, I just heard, like, the loudest thunk when he hit the floor. Being a streamer kitty seems like a hard job. He works so hard, guys. His life is not easy. He be fed, he get kissy, he get harassed by brother and by mother. Me. All the time. You think the kissing ASMR triggered your cat? Oh no, did your baby get upset? Do you also kiss traumatize your kitties? He is a head of state, yes. Somebody put that man in charge of a country. I think of all, like, Cosmo doesn't have a title. Back when, so when I name my cats and I give my cats names, they all have, like, a title associated with their names. So, like, Hammy's is Mr. Mayhem, Harbinger of Doom. That's his full name. And then I had previously had a cat named Dr. Martin Horatio. Yes, referencing the, how tall am I? Guess how tall am I? But I had Dr. Martin Horatio, and then I have Prime Minister Ferdinand von Ayer, who's named after the Fire Emblem character, who is also very orange. Why am I doing squats for subs? It's something to do. It just started off as a funny little thing that I did one day, and somebody took it too far, and it's just stayed funny. So I've just kept it. 6'3". 6'3" is the correct answer. Let's go with that. 6'3". That's the truth, guys. Remember from earlier, I never lie on the internet. Sorry, you'll see yourself. 6'7". Oh, we had somebody in the chat earlier. Is he still here? Is our 6'7" guy here? He actually is 6'7". I'm not making it up. Is he still here? 6'7". How many times have people, like, made that joke to you if you're in the chat still? Gotta be all the time since that meme's come out. You like, puh? I don't know what those mean. Actually, I was gonna read that out, but I don't actually know what that means. And I'm scared I'm gonna say something embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Alright, moderator, you know the drill. Delete that man! Yeah. Bro's like, wait. I gotta say a slur before I leave. Automod caught it, but he tried to say a slur before he left too. It was funny. Dude's desperate. What? Moderator! Obliterate that guy. There's not another guy to obliterate right now yet. I'm just doing it again to be funny. You got a pizza at Costco and your receipt number was 167? Ooh, success. Ooh. Can I say something so goofy? I didn't realize they had Costco's out there. That's so cool. That makes me so happy to know. Mods! Crush that man's skull. That's a good one. That's a good man. I like to say my favorite one that we've done so far is mod delete that man's balls, but I'm worried that's a little too violent. More so than the crushing skulls, apparently. Because apparently this crushing skulls was not something that fazed me. Reminds you of the obelisk of the tormentor. The obelisk, the tormentor phrase. I got it. It took me a second. Mod eat them. Hell yeah. The funny thing is that Costco in the US accepts Visa and now MasterCard, and it's the opposite out there. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. I wonder why that is. Show him the violence inherent in the system. Whoa! What are we talking about? Hold on. Chaos? Probably Monopoly contracts. That does make sense. Did you see a huge-ass cat or a small dog when your screen froze? One of those is true. You get to decide which. Help, I'm being repressed. Help. Oh my god, that's so silly. Oh my gosh. Remind me what the obelisk the tormentor phrase is, because I don't fully remember it off the top of my head. Violence inherent in the system sounds like a sick-ass band name. It kind of does. At least like an album name that would go really hard. Costco pinches the pennies until they scream. Dude, for real. Shout out to Costco. I love Costco. It's like my favorite place to be. One of my favorite memories of being in Costco is, you know how there's like the person that they have that checks your receipt? One time, I wasn't like dressed up at all. I was just in like a baggy t-shirt and sweats. And Clyde and I were at the Costco getting some groceries. And I like handed the woman my receipt. And she looks at me, she's like, "And how old are you?" And I like stop and think about it for a second because I couldn't remember. And I was like, I'm 26. And her face just like froze in shock. And we were walking away, and I was like really confused about the interaction. And then I realized she thought I was a child. She thought I was a child, and that was very funny to me, and that lives in my brain rent-free. And I have not seen that woman since, so in my lore, in my head, she was so embarrassed that she quit. I don't think that's actually what happened, but in my head, that's my narrative. You know, because I never lie on the internet, so it's true. Not consentingly, yeah. Yeah, exactly. $12 whole pizza. My dream, I wish I could eat the like Costco brand pizza, but I will say it is pretty bomb that they have like the multi-pack gluten-free ones that I can get for like, I think like $18 for 3 of them. That's really good. That's really, really, and they're like nicer size ones too. Like I usually can eat one in like 2 sittings. And because it's gluten-free, it gets to be for me. So when we have like pizza night, like when we do like D&D nights or something and we're like all getting the pizza to cook the pizza, we get the Costco ones, and then we get me the gluten-free one, and then I get to have a whole pie to myself because I'm a special little guy with needs. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You use lactate for it? Hell yeah. You only eat the one from the restaurant, but yeah, they only have the most regular stuff. Fist of Fate? What are you doing with your fist, bro? What are you doing with that? Put that down. Is there medication that can help with gluten? So there is medication that can help with gluten intolerance. So celiac, the autoimmune response, actually destroys your intestinal lining, which is different than like having an intolerance, which is just your body does not produce the enzymes to break down the food material that you're eating. That's why, because I also have I have a lactose intolerance, and I can take lactate for that. I unfortunately cannot take glutenese. I think it's glutenese is one that like helps. I think it's glutenese. Yeah, I cannot take glutenese for my gluten allergy though. Unfortunately, like I will still get sick. It was Exodia. Oh, Exodia brittle. Yeah, I'm so good at words. You think I'm pretty? Obelisk, the Tormentor, Fist of Fury. Yes. Okay, Yugi. We're talking Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes, 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 yes. I've definitely played you. I used to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh anime as a kid a lot. I was much more into Pokemon. But I did watch the Yu-Gi-Oh anime as a kid, and I was one of those kids that like I wasn't allowed to actually own and play Yu-Gi-Oh cuz that was for boys, but I did have a friend who had like the deck arm thing, and he would let me play his decks. Now I'm a magic girly like in my adulthood, and that's really cool for me. But like, yeah, he had like the little arm thing, and I thought that was dope as hell. Cannot remember any of the rules in Yu-Gi-Oh though. I can play Magic the Gathering game. Cannot remember the rules for Yu-Gi-Oh. And that's the gospel truth. That is not me telling lies. You have the dual disc thing. Oh, is that the name of the arm? The dual disc? Yu-Gi-Oh has had its rules changed several times to add more shit. Oh, okay, cool. Also, hi Cinders. Hi Cinders, welcome to the chat. Oh gosh, I didn't realize how much how long over we've been going. Oh, I've just been so into yapping today. Ooh, that's so much fun. You're playing Left 4 Dead? Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2, that's what that is. I had to sound it out, cuz that's the way you read that. Yeah, you think I'm so funny? You think I'm so funny? I'm such a little haha guy. I make you giggle. I make you giggle, and you think I'm pretty and so haha and funny. Ooh, that's so cool. I was being such a dork. Hello, everyone except Ghostie. Well, on that note, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Don't be funny and hot. Make me, coward. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but we are over time. So I think we are gonna wrap. But I do want to like greet you guys for a second. You love that you turned the side cut side. Yeah, I thought that would be funnier. I thought that would be the funnier choice, and I went for it. I'm really glad you picked that up. Yeah, I figure you would end the stream after I arrive. You do hate me. I don't hate you. It's just our time. We're in like 2 different time zones across the country, and you work the night shift. I'm sorry. I still love you, I promise. Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game has a lot of BS stuff. It's just our time. You work the midday shift? Well, you get out at like late. At late o'clock in the afternoon. That's when you get off work. Yeah. Yeah, late o'clock. Late o'clock at night. So when you get off of work. But why does Maud arrive at the end of stream, though? You need to get into the commander play. So funny enough, I don't play a lot of commander. I play a lot of standard. And then I play a lot of cube draft. You just got off work. I know, I appreciate you getting on right when you got home. You ended up leaving really late. I'm sorry to hear that. But I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. We are a little over time, and I do need to eat because I can feel myself getting a little dizzy. But I think I should be around later tonight if you want to like chill and play videos. Oh my gosh. I can't remember what I was talking about. Because we were being silly. Being silly willy little guys. We had those weird people. We had those weird people for a second. That was cool. When do we ever get weirdos in our chat? Besides, us. Because we're the weirdos, mister. And then the weirdos come and they make us look like chumps. They make our weird look like child's play. We were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. Oh, yeah. Ghostie, go eat. You're so right. Guys, I am going to be on for Thursday stream. I might do a Thursday and Friday. There's a charity stream I've got coming up. Let me look at when that is. I believe that is the 29th. That will be a Friday, so I will be on Twitch again. I'll be here for that stream. We're doing another charity stream with the Minecraft server. We're going to see if I can not get, immediately obliterated in that one. Fingers crossed. Should be great. But, Laura, when is the other one you're collecting? Oh, neat! Going for the Strixhaven ones? Yeah, I got a lot of the Avatar ones, and I really like the Avatar set. It was really fun. That was a really fun set. I haven't really done much looking since, the Ninja Turtles one came out, but I've heard it was okay. I've heard it's okay. I don't know. But I've just been so busy traveling, I just haven't had time to look at the new sets. Alrighty, guys, gals, and ghouls. Guys, if we keep distracting me, I'm going to be yapping for a million years, and I love you guys, and you're wonderful, and you're amazing, you're beautiful. But I do need to, run away and eat before I wither away to dust and bones on stream. So, I'm going to leave you here for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is where you are. And if you like me, you like what you see, and you want more of me, make sure that you're following me here. Make sure to go join my Discord. There's going to be some cool stuff happening in the Discord this month that we're going to start. I'm going to start adding and implementing some new stuff, so make sure you're checking that out. And, if you're into the spicy, saucy side of me, go check out my fan sites. Otherwise, once again, I'm going to say it again because I've already said it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is where you are. And as always, I miss you already. I will be on again later this week on Thursday, and I will see you here again for sure on Tuesday next week. See you guys. Have a good night. We do got to find somebody to raid, though. Hold on. We got to raid. Raid browser. Oh, let's see if I got any people that are on that I know. Pearl. Girl, gamer girl. Okay. Cute streamer playing Dead by Daylight. Let's go raiding! Alrighty, guys, gals, and ghouls, thank you so much again. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. I hope you have a great night. I hope you sleep well. Or at all for some of you. Some of you, sleep and drink some water. By God, please take care of yourselves. Nobody else is going to do it for you, and I will hunt you down if you don't. I'll see you later, guys. Let's go raiding! Goodbye. We did it! I yapped the whole time. We played some... Those are fun. Those are fun. I think we're going to keep doing that.